Nandito ka na, nasulat ko yung kanta na yon a few days after me and my wife got married. Tapos nakaharap ako sa salamin, nagsastrum lang ako ng gitara. Tapos parang narealize ko na, ay, ibang tao na to ah. So ano yung gusto niya, at yung tao na to nag-commit to someone for the rest of his life. At yun yung gusto kong sabihin sa wife ko. So nasulat ko yung kanta. Well, priceless sa akin pa rin yung unang music video na ginawa ko. Kasi yun yung parang, hindi ko na mababalik yung pakiramdam na yun eh. Yung raw feeling na hindi ko alam ginagawa ko. Am I gonna do this right? Am I gonna finish the shoot? Or maganda ba yung kalalabasan niya and all that? So, ayun. Pero kung meron din akong music video na paborito kong ginawa. Gusto ko yung ginawa ko for Kala Lily before din na Litrato. Because it's my simple tribute to my dad. Yun. Tsaka yung Labo ni KZ Tandingan. Anong dinirect ko yun, I was able to bag an award sa mix ng parang best urban music video, which is so ironic na nasa urban video category ako. Well, typical banda, di ba? Tapos, we got a call from TV5 and my former manager told me na they were looking for a guy to, be part of this show they're cooking. So, inimbitahan ako for a workshop. So, nagpunta ako doon, workshop, hindi ko na maalam kung ano yung workshop. Nag-follow ako at akala ko makakita ako ng mga artista at, pero nakita ko sila ng mga naka-bimpo at naka-jogging pants. So, parang mali. Nung pinakilala ako kay Direct Joyce, sabi ko, hindi ko po alam kung anong ginagawa ko dito and wala ako alam sa ginagawa ko dito. So, yun lang. Maging honest lang ako. Tapos sabi niya, kung ayaw mo, gawin mo. Kung hindi mo trip, mag-back out ka na lang. So, I think that's an offer I cannot refuse. So, ginawa namin siya. And then, I was able to land the gig. Taping na kami, tapos wala akong alam. Parang ako, okay, sige, let's do it. So, yun, doon na siya nagsimula hanggang sa, after doing that TV show with Direct Joyce and sila Alex Gonzaga, nag-lead na siya to other TV shows sa TV5 that time, and then napunta na ako sa pelikula through Babae sa Septic Tank. And, it led to a lot of great things. Ako kasi yung tipo na marami akong gustong gawin. And feeling ko, yun yung happiness ko, yun yung euphoria ko na pag marami ako na-accomplish na bagay and quality lahat yung binibigay. So, mas trinato ko siya as an expansion of my art as a musician na nag-crossover ako sa pagiging actor. So, symbiotic siya. Yung pagiging actor ko, malaki natututunan ko dito at karga ko dito na natutulungan yung pagiging musikero ko. So, yung pagiging musikero ko, ang dami ko rin nakukuha dito na na-apply ko rin at nakakatulong din siya sa pag-aartista ko. So ganun ko siya ginawa. And dahil nga siguro nag-aartista ako, may music ako, at kinumbahin ko siya, naging director ako. So, yun. I was able to get this opportunity of putting up a record label because of Boss Vic Del Rosario and Boss Vincent and Verb, the Del Rosarios really. Kasi I've always wanted to have my own record label. Dumating yung opportunity to collaborate with, these amazing business moguls, like entertainment moguls, di ba? OC Records was born June 2018. after a series of meetings and planning with our partners, nabuo namin yung OC Records. And then, we were able to produce our very first album, which is yung Grandma ni Unique. And yun lalo yung nagsabi sa akin na I wanna do this. I mean, I wanna go into this whole making everything happen style of making music.